Hi everyone, welcome to my multimedia week 7 presentation for MPA 510. An overview of today's presentation, I'm going to talk about the 2 articles I selected and both of the peer-reviewed articles that come along with it. And I chose these articles, I was just looking through the table of contents and the title sounded interesting, so that is why I selected these 2. The first article I chose is titled Exploring the Limits of Privatization by Ronald Moe. And after reading the article, I highlighted the 3 main points. So the first one being the privatization movement. And this was a movement that was held together by the belief that the public sector is too large and that a lot of the things that the government regulates can be better performed by the private sector. And the economic criteria was kind of the said solution to who gets what. So it said that the private and public sector are very interchangeable, and assigning what goes to public and what goes to private sector should be determined by economic criteria. So who can do the job more efficiently is going to get assigned the function, which leads into the last point. And this was kind of, there wasn't a real solution to assigning functions other than the economic criteria. Kind of stated that it's a battle between both sides of who's going to get what. So that's kind of what this article was about. The peer-reviewed article, the author didn't really agree with Moe. He says that keeping both sectors separate is unworkable and won't allow for efficiency. He said that privatization is not the bad guy, and the real problem is the inability to supplement economic policy criteria with public criteria. The second article, titled Understanding Organizational Culture by Stephen Ott, talks about how important culture is to an organization because it is what defines an organization, and it's not something that an organization has. And even though you can't see culture, it's there in everything you do, and it's super important to build a long-lasting culture to get to maximize efficiency and to create a stable foundation. Some of the critiques that the author made, the first being that it doesn't really say how to apply culture concept and how it affects managerial process. It was a good foundation, but there was no how to apply. The second, the original author stated that quantitative experiments are not useful for studying organizations, and the peer-reviewed article author says that it can be used to learn something. And lastly, the author said that he doesn't really present any new ideas, but overall it's a really good basis and article to follow. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.